How do you feel about this, Don? Because Don, I remember, Trump tried to be critical of you a lot when you were just doing your job, and you were fantastic at it and are. Do you have any words
This
to
is,
say?
I feel like it is a, what is you call it? A circle, a close the
Full
circle
circle?
moment,
A
right?
full circle
A
moment?
full circle moment. Because he attacked me a lot. He called me all kinds of names. He put my safety and my family's safety in jeopardy. There were death threats. There still are people who make threats. And the reason that I did this, that I'm doing this show, this independent show, because I could have just done nothing after I left CNN. I didn't have to work,
Oh, yeah, you got that
Claudia.
bag.
Okay, so but I wanted to have a voice in this election. This is a critical election to come November. And there is a voice like mine that's missing on
Mhm.
traditional news, especially in cable news. I wanted to make sure that that voice was out there. So the satisfaction in this for me is I can't even tell you. So I get to have a voice. I get to announce on my own show from my own production company, right? That this man has been convicted of 34 counts of falsifying business records. He is the first criminal president that we have.
Mhm.
So, regardless of what he says, the jury has spoken. You cannot argue with the jury. You can say, I don't like it. You can do whatever. Let's see what the appellate process brings. But you have a former president and someone who wants to be the next president convicted. I think there is a win in that. We'll see what happens come November. And you know what I have to say, Claudia? If November, I couldn't say this when I was on cable news. I'm supporting Joe Biden, not because I think he's a perfect candidate, the perfect
Mhm.
person, whatever, but he believes in democracy,
Yeah.
right? He believes in at least making sure that we have a functioning democratic republic, because this is a republic, and after he is out of office. And we won't have that with Donald Trump. And you'll just have someone who pretends every single time that he is caught with his hand in the cookie jar that it's somebody else's fault. Then he co-opts the people who follow him. He takes their money. He pays for his legal bills. These are many of them are poor people. Many of them, as he says, his words, I love the poorly educated.
Mhm.
There are people who are not savvy about the world. They don't know him as we do, as someone for me who's lived in New York for most of my adult life. More than 25 years, 30 years I've lived in this city. I left home when I was 22, moved to New York, right? And Donald Trump was on the scene in the 90s. And I was like, this man, we would still laugh at him. He's a buffoon. Then he got The Apprentice. He got The Apprentice because he was sort of a braggadocious fake character. It wasn't real. It was a TV character that he would be perfect for because he loved to have his name in the spotlight. He loved to be in the paper. He loved to be in the news. He loved to hang out with rich people, with celebrities, with stars. He loved that, and a lot of Democrats.
Yep.
And the people now who are supporting him, he does not give a crap about them. He would never even hang out with them if there wasn't something in it for him, which is power and position. It's all about Donald Trump. So, there's more to come. But if anybody can go out now, and I believe, especially people of color, you can do what you want and support this man who has supported the injustice in the criminal justice system for people of color. And now that he is in the position, he wants your vote. He wants to pretend that he's like you when he wanted to send the exonerated five to prison, when he took out ads for the exonerated five. I'm talking about the Central Park five. We call them the exonerated five now. When he was against those people, you're out of your mind. That's it. I'll stop there.